This video is for new coaches who are coming to the scene of youth soccer, and specifically more on the competitive side of youth soccer, the academy level, and you are in charge of parents. And I'm going to tackle just one specific issue on this, as this is something that you will have to face, especially if it's your first team and you don't have any experience. This is probably a lot easier for older people than it is for younger people. For example, younger, I'm talking about 18, 19, 20, 21. Nonetheless, it is imperative that you know this. And it is that whenever you are a coach, you have to believe so strongly in what you do. If you don't believe strongly in what you do, then don't even start. But before you start, if you want to coach and you don't believe strongly in what you do, you need to sit down, take notes, think about why you are a coach, what direction you are going to head, what direction you are headed in. What are you going to do to become better? But you have to believe in a philosophy. You have to believe in a way of playing. And you have to be convinced about the direction that you are going. Because as a new coach, or a coach in which, even if you are not a new coach, uh, this has happened to experienced coaches. I mean, my father is 20, 30 years in the game and he's still getting questioned. But this topic, again, to newer coaches, is that you have to be firm because you will be challenged. It may be, whether it's going to be appropriately challenged or inappropriately challenged, you don't know. And I have a coach. I as a coach, I love parents questioning me, coming to me with questions, asking me things, any concerns they have. I love it. But sometimes you're gonna get it to where it's inappropriate challenge. But whether it's appropriate or inappropriate, you need to be convinced, because people are gonna challenge you on your position, especially if you are a coach who is planning to become the team you want long term, years down the line. When people are not going to see the results you're talking about today or next week or next year, and it's going to take time. Even if you're improving and it's obvious to you, it's not going to be obvious to everyone. It probably won't be obvious to most people. So if you're a coach who is looking to develop long term, you have to be ready and strong and firm, not disrespectful, but firm in your position. And you have to know exactly what you're going to say, why you believe what you want. Because I am into coaching because I know, and I know, not even I believe, I know I can make the players that I am coaching better. I know the game. I know I have been around the game. I've looked at the game not just from a player's perspective, but from a coach's perspective. And I know that I can make players better. And I know, I am confident. I know that although there are many ways to play to become a great player, I know the way that I coach will make a player better. I know 100%. There's no one way to coach, but I know I can do that. And that's the type of confidence you have to have, because you will be challenged, but you have to be so confident in what you're doing. Because if you are not confident and you are challenged and you don't have an answer and things get tough, and things don't look like they're going the way they should be going, because development is like this. It's up and down. It's not a straight curve. Sometimes you'll be like this, and then you'll go like this, and then you go like this, and then sometimes you go like this, but then you go like that. Ultimately it's like that, but there's going to be dips, ebbs and flows, so they call it. But that's the topic I want to express to newer coaches, especially in the youth system. And the younger the kids are, the more difficult it can be in terms of managing parents. I don't know that for sure, that's just a guess, but I do know with kids that are very young, and parents can be overprotective about younger kids as opposed to kids that are like 16, 17, 18, as far as their development. But that's it. That's all I have. No fancy video. This is just a topic I think is important. And at the moment, I don't have any fancy effects or anything, but I want to share this because I know it is important, and every new coach, every single new youth soccer coach should watch this video. If you are serious about what you're doing, if you think that you have everything in place and you're going into coaching and you don't know why you're coaching, you're just like, oh, I just want to coach, you're in trouble. If that's all you have, you're in trouble, because you are going to be tested, you are going to be challenged, and you are going to fail, and you are going to lose your team. So come back to this video if you're ever feeling doubt. Kevin, looking forward to making way more videos and helping the development youth system in America become elite, as good as anywhere else in the world, and even the best.